All right, in this lab, we're going to be creating and managing Active Directory objects. So let's go ahead and begin this lab, right? So again, it might take 2 to 3 minutes for this server to start. And you see again, we've got our Windows server and our Windows client, right? There we go. Windows client's gonna take a couple of seconds to get pulled up here. And there we go. It's got to do its little background jig here. All right. So let's go ahead and click on next to proceed. So what they want us to do is navigate to our Windows server, and they want us to, continue where we left off. So we are now in the cyber.local domain, and we're going to create a new organizational unit called sales. So let's do that. So let's go to Tools, Active Directory, right? Users and computers. And if we expand this, right, we're in cyber.local, and we can right click and say new organizational unit, OU. I'm going to call it sales. And we're going to keep this one here. Keep it checked so that way someone won't accidentally erase it. Press OK. You can see our OU is there. And we can click on next. Okay, so they want us to make a couple of users called salesperson 1, 2, and salesperson 3 with the same password. And we want them to have the user must change password at next logon unchecked. So let's do that. Let's do it, say new user, call it salesperson 1, and then salesperson 1. I'll make a capital just to be consistent. All right, that looks good. It says make sure this is unchecked, and we want a password of password123. So I'm going to say PA$$W0RD 123. Same thing. Whoops, I need to fix my password. W0RD. All right, so they all got the same password. All right, let's click on finish. Now, I'm going to show you a little life hack here. So what I can do is I can basically just copy this user. Watch this. We'll just call it salesperson 2, right? Because again, we're not really changing anything except the name. And then next, and then same password. And then next. All right. And then finish. And then there you go, those person 2. And then we'll go ahead and do the last one. Copy. Salesperson 3. Next. Password and password. All right, we are good. We got our 3 users here. And let's click on next to proceed. Fantastic here. And now they want us to make a new group called sales group within the sales OU. This is pretty easy, right? So where we are already in here, we're going to right click and say new group. I'm going to call it the sales group, right? So people of the sales team can be put in this group. Okay, so there's our group here. Next, let's see, next thing they want us to do is to add salesperson 1, 2, and 3 into this group. So let's do that. We can right click on this one, and we can say, we can go to, add to group, right? We can go to properties. I go to properties, I go to members. Look at that, there's no one there. So let's go ahead and get these people in here. Let's type in salesperson, and if there's a match, when I go to check names, boom, we're here. So I'm going to select all of these users, hold down the shift key, click, press OK, and I press OK again, and then apply. Changes take effect immediately. I press OK, and then boom, we got our people in our salesperson group. And we can do a quick spot check here. There you go, sales group. can do it like this as well. Properties, and then members, sales group. Click on next, continue. All right, so the next thing they want us to do is to create a new user called sales template. All right, so let's do that. Let's go to a new user. We'll call this one sales template. Sales template. And we're going to give it that same password. PA $W0RD, and then PA $W0RD. And again, we're going to uncheck this option. Click on next. So now we have a template, right, for the rest of our users to follow. So again, if we're in identity and access management, I can use this account as a template for any new accounts going forward. Okay, we're almost there. So what they want us to do is to do some modifications on our sales template, and they would like us to have this person be in the, let's see, sales and company at cyber.local in the organization tab. So let's move here, right? So the department's going to be sales, and the company's got to be cyber.local. So again, any new accounts that I make from this template will inherit these attributes. And we're also going to add them to the member of the sales group. Let's say check names, and then okay. All right. So oh yeah, we need to do one more thing. We need to not let them work on the weekends, right? So we're going to give them the day off. So we want to select this time, right? And say log on denied on Sunday. Press OK and press apply. And we are good to go. So next they want us to do is make a new user, right? Based off of that. So let's do that. So let's do copy. And we'll call this one salesperson for we'll give it that same account, password, all right. And let's do a quick spot check to make sure that everything was inherited from this template. So again, we can go to the organization tab. There we go, department, sales, company, cyber.local. They are a member of the domain users, the sales group. And if we go to the account tab, and we look at the login hours, look at that, no working on Sunday. I'm sure they won't be complaining. All right, so we're good. Let's go ahead and click on next. All right, so we got one more thing. We're going to go ahead and make salesperson 1, give them the power, make them a domain admin. So let's do that. So we can right click on our user. We can add them right to the domain admin groups. Again, you could type in domain admins, go to check names, press OK, and we want to press apply for it to take effect now. And then, let's see, what else do we want to do? So switch back to our Windows client, and they would like us to establish a remote connection using the remote desktop computer field. Okay. Okay, got it. So it looks like they want us to use remote desktop connection. So to let us log onto a computer remotely. Okay, and we want to type in Windows client, that's the host name. And then they would like us to sign in with the salesperson 1 account. So let's do that. So cyber is our domain, salesperson 1, and then our same password. And let's press OK. And let's see if we get in. right, look at that. We are now signed in as salesperson 1. Once it's signed in, we'll go ahead and click on next and close out this lab. Okay, so let's do a quick spot check here. You can see I've got this little window up top here. Shows that I'm in a remote desktop connection. Let's go to command prompt and look at that. Let's type who am I? Whoops, who am I? Cyber salesperson 1. This was a success. So now I'm logged onto a computer remotely. Next. Okay, so that is the lab, and I will see you in the next one.